wanted to create a spring makeup look for you. This video just really inspired me by the pastel colors of peach and pink, and I just wanted to start spring off with a beautiful light peach, or maybe a little bit darker of a peach, and just incorporate all those peachy tones into this look. This is using the newest MakeupGeek shadows that I've received. I actually bought it in the Spotlight, and when I got it, I couldn't wait to play with it. I have not tried it, and this is my first time actually using it, and I am so in love with it. I really hope you guys enjoy this makeup look for spring, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I've already applied some primer to my eyes, and I used the LORAC, I don't even know the name of it. I think it's called Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I haven't used this primer in a long time, so I figured let me dip into my primer drawer and start using it. I haven't done a talk through in a little while, so we're just going to go ahead and go with it. So the first shade I'm going to, well, before we start into the shades, I like to apply a eye base. I was going to say eye primer base, but no. This is an eye primer base. It's by Bareminerals. It's a 5-in-1, and this one is in the shade Blushing Pink. This is really pretty. It has a very light pink tone to it. You can use this alone, but because I have super oily lids, I have to apply a primer first underneath it. And then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. We're going to move on to transitioning, or a transitioning color. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is Peach Smoothie. It's this really pretty matte light peach shade. I'm going to be taking a blending brush from BHcosmetics and buff this all over my crease. You want to make sure you buff this all the way from inner corner to outer corner in windshield wiper motions. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Mango Tango, and it's this one right here. This shade alone screams spring to me, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this into the crease, but more into the inner of the crease, outer corner to the inner corner of the crease, just to give it more definition. For this eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Sedona Lace EB09, and this is a more tapered crease blending brush. And I'm just going to take some and put it in my crease. Now I'm going to be taking the star of the show, and it is this eyeshadow right here. This one is called In the Spotlight, and it's described as a really nice shimmery peach color, and I just, oh my gosh, when I got this in the mail and I started swatching it, I just couldn't believe the pigmentation. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it just so you can see it. That's how it looks like on my finger, and then on my hand like that. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Oh, I can't wait. This is actually my first time I'm going to be placing this eyeshadow on my lids. So I'm going to be taking a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take one from Sedona Lace, and this is the 305. I'm going to go ahead and take that and apply it to my lid and see how it applies. Pretty sure that these eyeshadows can be applied with your fingers just to get more pigmentation. I feel like it does apply maybe the same. I'm not really seeing a difference whether if I apply it with my finger or a brush. But of course, if you want precise application, you can always apply these with your brush to just keep this shade in your lids or in the lid area. That shade is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so in love with this. In the spotlight. In the spotlight. I don't know why I needed to say spotlight, but this is so pretty. I honestly can't wait to get my hands on the other ones. Those will be coming soon. I'm going to go back in with the same brush with no additional product and just blend any edges just to make sure that there's no extra peeking over into the crease or no extra eyeshadow. Eyes aren't as watery today, which I am so thankful for. I feel like I am getting better and I sound a whole lot better too. So I feel like I want to go ahead and just darken in the crease a little bit with the same Mango Tango. So I'm just going to do that real quickly and just darken up the outer corner and the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the very first fluffy blending brush that I used from BHcosmetics. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Peach Smoothie and just go back and just blend out any harsh lines from the Mango Tango. And just to bring everything together and so nicely blended. Now for my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight, I did want to go ahead and just take a nice shimmery shadow, but instead of a shadow, I decided to just use the Lou-manizer by TheBalm. And I'm taking a pencil brush for the inner corner highlight and just taking a little bit, tap off the excess, and just highlight the inner corner without poking yourself in the eye. I think I easily can poke myself in the eye. Now since I feel like the lid color and the inner corner has a lot of shimmer and sheen to it, I want to keep the brow bone highlight just a little bit matte, so I decided to go into my Tarte lip palette, and that's this one right here. Really pretty colors. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a fluffy, this is the large fluff brush, this is the large fluff brush by Sigma in the type, or brush name is E50. It's a fluff brush, as you can see. And I'm just going to go ahead and go into the shade Super Mom, which is this one right here. It's a really pretty matte shade. And I'm just going to, it's a beigey matte shade, so I'm just going to go ahead and just take some and highlight my brow bone with it. Just to keep the brow bone matte, since we have so much shimmer and shine going on the lids and the inner corner. And that is it for the top portion of the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and hit the lower lash line with the same colors, Mango Tango and Peach Smoothie, and just a little bit of In the Spotlight. When it comes to eyeliner, I always love doing a wing liner. I don't know what it is, I can never stray away from it. But I was debating whether I should skip liner or not. So what I'm going to do is just skip liner. I'm going to skip liner and I'm going to do this. I know this is going to be weird because I almost never skip liner. So what I'm going to do is take the Tarte. This is the Tarte eyelash curler. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes really well with this eyelash curler. Without pinching myself, of course. I thought about putting on falsies, but then I figured, well, let me just make this as natural as possible, just nice and awake and just fresh. You can always put on falsies if that's what you wish to do. I just want to go ahead and skip the falsies for this look and just focus on making my own lashes nice and long and lengthy and just give it a lot of lift. Like, look at my lashes right now after I've curled them a couple of times. They bring them up so high that it's so insane. The lift from this eyelash curler is insane. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Go ahead and go in with two mascaras. The first one I'm going to go in is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. You guys already know that this is one of my favorites. And I'm going to do one coat of CoverGirl Clump Crusher, and I am going to go in with another mascara. Now I'm going to go in with the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, and this is just one of the baby ones. I feel like both of these mascaras really help thicken my lashes. And don't forget to hit the lower lash line as well. Alright, so the eyes are done, and I'm really loving how the whole peach and in the spotlight looks on my eyelids. It's so pretty, and I love how my lashes flare out when I use two mascaras. It usually takes a little bit to curl, but when I curl them really well and apply two mascaras, they tend to curl, and they tend to hold the curl just a little bit longer than normal. So I've already applied my foundation, as you can see, and my eyebrows were already done when I began. So I'm going to move on to bronzing. Now for bronzing, I decided to go with the BHcosmetics Bombshell Bronze in Diva, and it's a matte bronzer. I've used this so much on my channel already, and this quickly became one of my favorite bronzers, and I don't have very many bronzers. But I just decided to bronze my face and not so much as contour, just because I didn't want too much of a harsh contour. I wanted to keep this look very, very fresh and springy and a little bit different for this tutorial. So what I went ahead and just went with my, and I'm looking for it, I just went ahead and went with this angle brush, and this is from Sedona Lace. It is the 850, and I just take some and not necessarily contour, but just bronze the entire areas, or all the areas of my face that I normally bronze. Like the cheekbone area, the temples of my head, and the sides of my nose. And just to warm up the face a little bit, because my face right now is one shade, literally. Bronzing the face. And also, if it seems like you have too much bronzing on your face, sometimes I feel like I go to town with bronzing, you can always take a stippling brush and just blend it all out and make it look a little bit more natural. For blush, and I decided to use this because I'm already into this whole peach kick right now, so I just love using peach. So this blush is by MakeupGeek also, and this is in the shade Bliss. And I love this because it's beautiful. This is a matte shade, so it's not too, well, it just doesn't have any shimmer. It's matte. It's really pretty on the face, and it's subtle. It's not too overpowering because, you know, we have the eyes that are talking right now, so we really don't need that much color to the face because of how much you've got going on with the eyes. I'm just taking a blush brush that I got from Ross a couple months back. For highlighting the face, I am taking the actual one that we used for highlighting the inner corners of the eyes, and it is the Lou-manizer by TheBalm. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this tapered brush, and it's from Sigma, if I can find the brush. This brush is from Sigma, and it is the F35, is the taper highlighter brush. Love this brush. So I just take a little bit, and you can easily go to town with this highlighter. So you just have to take a little bit, tap off the excess, and hit the high points of the cheek, down the bridge of your nose, your forehead, a little on the Cupid's bow, and within your chin area. A large stippling brush, and this is from Sedona Lace, is the 813. You take this brush and just take it around your face just to blend out everything and just let everything blend together. Moving on to lips, and that is going to be the last part of this tutorial. For lips, I wanted to keep it peach, of course, as everything else on my face is in peach. I am going to be taking one of my favorites that's been for a while now since I got it, and it is from ColourPop. This one is in the shade Frida, and you guys know that I fully support my YouTubers and their collaborations. This, of course, is made with a collaboration of ColourPop with them. This one was made by Miss Coffee Break with Danny, and I am definitely subscribed to her, and if you're not, you should be, because she is amazing. I'm so bummed because when I was putting this on my lips the other day, and I don't know if you can tell, but the corner of it nicked off, and I was so bummed when that happened. But I still have I still have the stick there. It's not gone. I just have to remember not to, wind it out too much so that it won't break. But this is what I'm going to be using today, and it's Frida. How beautiful is this color? I can't even explain it. It's like a peach nude kind of tone. I've noticed that this color actually looks different on different shades, on different skin tones. I've seen this color so differently. I absolutely adore this lippy. I love it so much. You can leave it like this. It's a nice satiny lippy, or you can add some gloss on top, and that's what I'm going to And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be using the NYX ButterGloss in Peaches and Cream. This will just give it a very glossy, shiny finish. So that is it for today's tutorial. I really hope you love it. I love it so much. I actually had this look in mind for a couple of days, and I noticed everyone's doing spring, and spring is coming, so I thought, what better way to bring in spring than peach, and just beautiful light peach, and just, oh my god, just shiny colors. And spring is beautiful. You get your pastel colors. That's what I love most about spring, is just going into pastel colors and just having fun with color. And I think I'm like that all year long, but I think pastel colors are probably my favorite, just because, you have everything from your peaches and your pinks and your lavenders, and it's just so beautiful. So I really hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial, or this makeup look. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, because I'd love it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and again, watching my videos. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you guys like talk-throughs. Leave me any comments or any suggestions, or even any video requests that you may have down in the comment section below. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!